It is indeed a good morning. We had lashing of rain and flooding yesterday, and today it's just right, bright, and warm. So, a warm welcome to the dignitaries on the virtual dais, Dr. Ramesh Bhatt in absentia, Shri Shalin Divatia ji, our always standing and being there mentor, Dr. Maiskar, Dr. Meena Chintamanini, who's always been a guiding force, both together, and our chief guest, Mr. Pradyumna Vas, parents, faculty, and their eager students. Well, everybody has set the stage about the university, about the administration, about the ethics. Shalinji mentioned about design being different, and I'd like to continue that thread. It's all about perspectives. Today, I share my perspective of what you should hear, but what you get from it is your perspective. This gulf of intent to expectation is what design aims to solve. Design is about observing, synthesizing, translating perspectives into experiential solutions. The footprint of design has only grown in the last decade. Armed with design toolkits, meandering through technology, business, social sciences, and contextual perspectives, designers are the most sought after breed today. COVID-19 is still lingering with its fat tail in 2021. Besides pathos, economic depression, challenging our health system and administration efficacy, undoubtedly has unleashed newer perspectives and opportunities. The first lockdown phase was discovery and a hopeful phase. Whilst he nudged our perspectives at an individual level, companies, education institutes, mom and pop stores, even your neighborhood vegetable vendor rethought his perspective. We had companies adapt, rethink their product services to meet sanitizing, testing, management of this infection. Overnight, pain points were different. There was an urgency to get the product and the services to market. Product life cycles changed. Social media was flooded with quality time, baking, drawing post, hashtag lockdown, hashtag me time. The trajectory of digital adoption leapfrogged, and how? Let me get back to the vegetable vendor. His phone was just a calling device, but today, it is a business enabler for him. The one who said, Chutta dena didi, now accepted digital payments. Digital adoption jumped across literacy, economic strata, gender, geographical location, religion, and most definitely age. I'm sure you all have stories of your grandparents attempting to bank online, to buy online, and now accepting to consult with their doctors on a video call. The world was connected, smaller, maybe trusting. Learning avenues became universal. It is surely about perspectives. If digital adoption, adaptation, and transformation is the pathway, adoption definitely got a push, but adaptation and transformation require humanizing of technology. A good design, and most designers will agree, is just like good education, helps transform lives. It is about designing to change perspectives. We assumed lockdown was a passing phase. We would soon return to what we perceived as normal. But soon, that too became a distant eventuality. Then came the second wave, even fierce, rocked the bottom for some, stabilized those who reinvented themselves in the earlier phase. NMIMS SOD was one of the latter, an opportunist. We gauged the situation in early March of 2019, recalibrated, trained ourselves to begin online sessions within 3 days of closure. We adapted in 2019 and then continued the exercise of innovating teaching for experiential learning virtually. The faculty led, the staff facilitated, the students responded, and together we held true to educating to transform. Being virtual did not dampen that intent. And yet again, I would say, it was a change of perspective. Design education orients you to be an opportunist, a problem solver. So dear students, prepare to unlearn and learn anew. Design also aims to better lives. The pandemic opened varied avenues to do so. People connect. We took it for granted. Handing out is now a past. Healthcare became preventive. Being healthy was the care. Humanizing a digital experience to feel the connection and emotion is today's reality. Physical and digital experiences became common. Facebook Live event link and a nice lunch box was the new design of a wedding. Apps to aggregate and assist COVID treatment and patient management were rolled out. Trust and community building were championed by design that is enabled by technology. Telemedicine gained trust. Sharing of knowledge and learning, because work from home gave the flexibility, or maybe a new way of doing it was urgent. This may be a subject of survey, but it was about a change of perspective. We all enjoyed colorful skies in the otherwise gray enveloped Mumbai, heard birds. I saw some squirrels as well. While environmentalists always went hoarse, we were now recognizing the mess we were making. Perspectives were changing to being sustainable. The 3 R's, reduce, reuse, and recycle, taught in school and by our grandparents, seem to jump out of projects and textbooks into practice. The needle moved closer to circular economy. Multinationals, SMEs are championing sustainable strategy, energy, product life cycles included. Hopefully, the government will dive in too. It is about perspectives indeed. It was never on the cards. We never imagined rural India would be learning online, let alone entertaining online. The curve of adoption was faster, shorter, and its scale was unimaginable. Technology was thrust upon to adapt, but that's 25% of the job. The bigger 3/4 is designing experiences to trust and transform banking, entertaining, connecting, and so on. It is, dear students, about aligning perspectives. Is retail a therapy? Is clubbing entertainment? Is entertainment about passive consumption, engagement, or just enthrallment? As students of this school, these are some questions you will be expected to ask, and of course, designed to solve. Dear students, look at today's event in your life with curiosity and eagerness, not comparing to what was, but what will be. What was is the live wire of students on campus. And today, as I sit here in the school, I definitely miss it. But what is are the friendships built, fun memes made together in breakout rooms, all virtually. I'm sure the last year's batch will fill you on this. Design yourselves for today. I hope I can get my slides started.
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Thank you. So this conversation is not complete without highlights of the last academic year. You've heard some work, the hard work that the school has put in the last 4.5 years from our dignitaries. Here's an illustration of that. This year is a milestone year with the first graduating batch of BDES Humanizing Technology. The hard work of faculty, staff, students has propelled the school even in these challenging times of the pandemic. We had 100% placements for the graduating batch, 100% paid internship for the current fourth year students. As you can see, 2 of our students are actually conducting this show and they are interns. And yet another successful year of interning with the NGOs by the year 3 students. The program encourages the exploration of individual interests. The place students hold job titles such as Associate XR Designer, Design Researcher, Solution Designer, Innovation Designer, Digital Product Designer, AR, Interaction and Technology Designer. This varied profiles only illustrates the unique strength of this program. We don't build a herd, we build individuals. Our top recruiters this year were Delight Interactive, Learning Mate, Minimalistic, Access Bank, Free Charge, Yug Designs, Parallax, amongst others. The students continued to participate in competitions with zeal and diligence. The team of third year students, Kushali Parekh, Nidhi Kayastha, Nikita Bhatnagar, and Prishita Deshmukh made us proud by being one of the 8 finalists among 223 submissions from 37 different countries in the Stanford Center Longevity Design Challenge 2021. Their unique entry was titled Me Time, a connected experience for work from home mothers. Very, very current, very contextual. We did conduct sessions virtually, but NMIMS SOD celebrated the World Photography Day on August 19, 2020, with a photography competition, Lens Story, for its students. The theme initiated by Professor Shekhar was centered around depicting life during lockdown. The award function was well attended, rather on this event, and the winners in the theme from a window were first position Radha Vaidya, second position Nikita Bhatnagar, and the special mention went to Sehaj Pahuja and Asavari Deshpande. In the indoor routine theme, the first position was awarded to Heenal Shah, the second went to Aditya Bhagat, and the special mention was Arunav Desarkar. The winners of the third theme, the lockdown, were Palak Goel, who went with the first position, Arushi Shukla came tall with the second, and the special mention went to Rhythm Gauba. Beyond classroom learning, continued with the collaboration with the design laboratory, D-Lab, at Howard T.H. Chan School of Public Health for the project Remember Now. 15 schools across 15 countries joined this project. Along with me, Professor Samir Tendulkar, Dr. Shreya Maulik guided 14 students to conduct remote ethnography to investigate how people are living, learning, working, and playing while coping with the COVID-19 pandemic. This project identified key barriers and drivers of behavior change that could lead to meaningful insights. This initiative was spearheaded by Professor Patrick Whitney, professor in residence. He opines, and I quote, "Collaborating with faculty and students of NMIMS School of Design has been productive and delightful. The quality of their education prepared them to be valuable partners with 14 other research groups around the world." In January 2021, a research cell was set up to build vibrant research culture and lend mentorship to students to publish their work in high-quality journals, national and international conferences. Dr. Arundhati Guha Thakurta is leading this initiative along with Dr. Shreya Maulik and Dr. Aditya Gupta. We are proud to relay the first accomplishment of the cell. 13 students submitted their research papers to the 8th Maltepe University International Student Congress in Istanbul, Turkey. 8 of these papers were selected and the students presented at the conference held virtually on May 5th to 7th, 2021. The students who made us proud were from year 1, Tanushri Hatmatekar, Isha Joglekar, Mannar Jaffrey, Ayushi Sharma, Kushi Taung, Yash Gule. And from year 3 were group projects, Arushi Mehra, Palak Goyal, Samiksha Sachdev, and Tanya Swaminathan, Rhythm Gauba, and Kushali Parekh. Last but not the least, the progress of our school is gaining recognition. NMIMS SOD was listed among the top 30 schools of India just last week. In this matter of just 4 years, to be listed as 23rd in India and 5th in Maharashtra is noteworthy. And this is all the hard work of faculty, staff, and you, dear students. This year ended on a high note with well-designed, emotional, and memorable virtual farewell for the first graduating batch. And I must say that the teaching from our design school created a well-designed event with real contextual games, dances, songs, and all done by year 3 students. Dear students, welcome to this culture and energy where learning never stops. I'm truly grateful and thank you to Mr. Pradyumna Vyas, who has agreed to grace this occasion and inspire you going further. Thank you. And